I'm the one that wanted the beanbag chair. It's a little difficult to get settled into, but you know, it's cozy. What is up, Tater Gang, and welcome to my first YouTube video. If you don't know who I am, name's Taylor. Welcome to my channel. I know Instagram's really cool for like the short form video content and stuff like that, but I want to connect with you guys on a little bit of a deeper level. I think YouTube is the best way to do that. I decided for the first video, we're gonna do something super original. It's never been heard of. I'll do for their first YouTube video, a Q&A. That was sarcasm. I know Q&As aren't the most like original first YouTube video. Everyone's first YouTube video is a Q&A. I get it. But I feel like that's how we can like set this up in a way that you guys aren't just still sitting there wondering, who is this girl and what is she talking about? Like, why would I care what she says? I don't know a thing about her. Yeah, that's why we're doing a Q&A. So I asked a bunch of you on Instagram to ask me questions that you had. Hence the term Q&A. I'm gonna hop right into the video, all right? But before we do I need more caffeine? More energy? Probably not. That is probably so annoying. Probably gonna edit that part out. Whoa. Let's get into this Q&A. All right. I've been sitting here for probably not even a total of like 5 minutes, and my ankles are locking up. Lift weights. It's healthy for you. Where is it healthy? My joints be crack-a-lacking every second of the day. So I'm gonna try my absolute best to answer all of the questions that you guys asked me. If I can find them. Where'd they go? There. I'm gonna start with probably the most asked question that I got, which is along the lines of like, when did you start lifting and why, or what was the moment that you started lifting? What age did you start lifting? Let's just run it back all the way. We're gonna go through my childhood, my entire life story, if you will. So buckle up. Not really, it's not that bad of a story. Hold on, energy drinks make me burpy. So I grew up very chubby, very overweight. My entire childhood, I was overweight. I don't think there was ever a point in time where I was not probably a little chakester. And I used to get bullied for it in school. I vividly remember one time this girl called me whale blubber while sliding down the slide on the playground. I don't know. The comments definitely stuck with me. There was a time when I was trying to play hide and seek and I couldn't fit under the bed to hide because homegirl's belly was so big. So yeah, I definitely think I've always been like aware of my body, kind of almost hyper fixated on my body image. Since I was little, I wasn't the typical small, petite. I'll try to put some pictures on here just to like reference for you guys. They're not gonna be great quality because they're old, but what I looked like growing up and like how genetically like my body just was. Growing up, my parents were always like, don't let it get to you, it's okay, it's just baby weight, it's gonna come off when you get older. I think it took me until high school to realize that this is not baby weight, you are overweight, and the only way that you're ever going to be able to fix that is if you take matters into your own hands. I think I was like 15 or 16. I grew up in a household that did not believe in taking care of your body, did not believe in eating healthy, did not believe in working out or the gym. So I had absolutely no clue what working out was besides like sports. Like I played sports growing up, like tap dance and soccer, but I was not good. No part of me was like a good player. I was always the one that was literally out of breath before she even made it down half of the field. So you know what they put me as? You know what they put me as? They put me as the goalie. So I didn't have to run. Anywho, that was a little off track, but yeah, I grew up in a household that didn't really take care of themselves per se. So it was really weird for me to try to figure out what to do. I was on Pinterest looking up like home bodyweight workout. I was on YouTube looking up like workouts to do at home with absolutely no equipment. Started from rock bottom. Had no idea what I was doing. Had no idea what to do besides what I had learned through playing sports in high school. Yeah, that's kind of where it started. I definitely think it came from a place of like just wanting to change how I looked and changed how I felt about myself. And in high school, like, you know, I saw all these results. I saw everyone that was like giving me praise. My coaches were giving me praise. My teammates were giving me praise. Even my like teachers, because it was such a small town, small school, from like other years, they were giving me praise. Like, wow, Terry, you look so great. You look really good. My parents, they tried to discourage me from working out. They were a little upset at me for like the weight that I had lost and the fact that like I wasn't eating with them anymore. I was making all of my own meals. They got very, very upset and were always trying to discourage me from that. So getting praise from like people outside of my family realm was like so cool to me. And I was like, wow, I changed the way I look and I feel better about myself. But it was like I wasn't receiving that praise from the people that were most important to me. I was only receiving discouragement from them. And so whenever I was getting encouragement from other people, I was like, oh, this is great, I gotta keep going. Other people see this, I gotta keep going. And maybe they'll be proud of me. Maybe they'll think like, wow, working out is great. We should start to try to work out. We should start to try to be healthy or eat healthier foods or eat stuff like that. I'm not saying my parents were like terrible about it, but they definitely weren't the most supportive about my whole fitness journey. And it's kind of makes me sad because like they're proud of me now. Just like looking at it back then, like that was a lot to just trying to like better my health, my body. And it was hard for them to like, I don't know, see that. I think, like I said, I did enjoy the praise and I wanted to keep going. And it did get to a very unhealthy point. I did end up developing an eating disorder from tracking my calories too harshly. I was severely under eating. Luckily now I'm in a really like healthy place with food. I try to be too hard on myself, but I don't ever go back down that rabbit hole. Most of the time I just intuitively eat. Don't follow a diet plan. I don't follow a certain calorie count or macro count, which because I've been doing this since I was like 15, 16, like I was tracking macros and calories since I was 15. So I'm running on like almost a decade of doing this whole like tracking and stuff. So I can comfortably say that I intuitively eat. I know around about the macros that I hit every day because I eat a lot of the same foods. I think I just went down like a long rant and kind of got off topic, but when I graduated high school and went to college, I just kind of stayed working out, going to the gym and stuff like that. Since we were on the topic of food, someone asked what my favorite go-to meal is. This is going to sound so terrible. Cereal. I am a sucker for a good old bowl of cereal. What my favorite cheat meal is? Sushi. Sushi. Your girl can pack down some sushi. Favorite protein source? A nice juicy steak. Now, if I'm cutting or I'm trying to watch my fats, I definitely go for shrimp. Shrimp is like one of the easy proteins that I don't get the ick about because chicken, I don't know what they are putting in chicken these days, but it gives me the ick. It could be because, like I said, I'm going on a decade of this. I've been eating chicken breast a long time, and I just now, at 24, have developed an absolute ick for chicken. I can do chicken nuggets every once in a while, but like I just don't really love chicken. I would have to say shrimp is probably my favorite protein source. Okay, so since I kind of went down a rabbit hole and you guys had to deal with that long answer, let's do some like rapid fire questions. Let's go through some of the not really much to do with fitness. Of course. Single. Had to ask. No, I'm not. I am married. Been married for going on 5 years now. Okay, this is important. Pancakes or waffles? Waffles. I am a texture girl. I am a crunchy food kind of girl. So if a waffle is crunchy, I'm gonna pick the waffle every time. But if a waffle floppy, it might as well be a pancake. I don't have anything against pancakes. But if I had a choice, it's gonna be the waffle, but only if it's crunchy. Someone asked, any stretch marks? Any stretch marks, you say? Why, yes, because I'm so big. Yes, I do have stretch marks. But I don't know if the stretch marks are because I grew muscle or because I started out really overweight. I don't know, but I have very, very little. They're almost non-existent. That line right there. I have stretch marks there. Do you watch anime? Depends on the anime. My favorite anime is probably Death Note. Love Death Note. Favorite mindless entertainment, and I mean like you don't have to turn a single brain cell on to enjoy it, is One Punch Man. It's just hilarious. unless you take life too seriously. If you take life too seriously, you're gonna think it's a waste of your time. But it's hilarious if you just want mindless entertainment. How many tattoos do you have? Hold on. Quick maths. I have 5. How soon after getting a tattoo can you work out? I am no tattoo artist here, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. I always go after getting tattoos, but you do you, homie. Like, I don't think it would hurt you, but like, don't be taking your fresh tattoo and like rubbing it on the rusty stuff. Or like, if you're gonna go put it on like a pad where you don't know if someone sat there and just like their sweat on it, maybe avoid movements that would possibly touch the tattoo. Me and you were just having a conversation. I'm not telling you what to do or what not to do, but that's what I do. What is your favorite back workout? Single arm dumbbell rows. I love rows, like dumbbell rows or barbell rows. I can't do barbell rows anymore because of my back. I have a really bad SI joint that pops out every time I either squat, deadlift, or do like a bent over row, or anything that puts that joint under just like any sort of tension. It pops out and I'm out of the gym for like a week or 2, sometimes up to a month. I avoid all those. Going on that topic though, I did have a lot of people asking what my PRs are in the typical bench, squat, deadlift. Someone asked my leg press PR. I'm gonna preface this by saying I don't think anyone should try to PR on the leg press machine. That's just my opinion. But again, here we are, you and I, me and you, having conversation. I'm not telling you what to do with your life. I'm just telling you what I think in my opinions. Okay, someone asked, why is YOUNGLA your choice of work outfit? YOUNGLA is just so versatile that that's why I love the brand so much. I love the fact that like I can wear clothes to go to the gym, going to go get groceries, dress them up, go to a date night. Every aspect of my life, I could probably make a YOUNGLA outfit. I personally just love wearing their stuff. It's so comfortable and I like it. Like, I'm wearing all YOUNGLA right now. The crew neck from them, I have on like the urban leggings, and I also have on some YOUNGLA socks. Another reason why I really love YOUNGLA is ever since I started working with them, just the way that they treat people, treat their athletes is absolutely amazing. As probably many of you know, I used to be with another clothing company, and I thought the way that they treated us athletes, or treated me as an athlete, and how they did things was the normal. Like, that's what you should expect from a brand. Like, it's a brand, that's why they treat you this way. No, they treat me amazingly. I couldn't be more thankful for the opportunity to work with them. It's like a dream brand of mine. So I really truly do love YOUNGLA, and I love the people behind it too. Going off of that, I know someone asked, how did you get started or other brand partnerships? Any tips? Definitely make sure that you do the research into the brands that you think you like or that you might want to work with in the future. Try them out. Make sure that it's a brand that like works for you. But as far as like my experience goes, reach out to me. And I think that that's one of the biggest things that people kind of make the mistake of. They get on social media just to get sponsored and work with brands. And that's not the case. Your social media is for you to build a community. That is what social media is for. You're not on social media to work with a brand. A brand wants to work with you because you have a presence on social media and people follow you because of what you provide them with. I specifically do motivational videos because I grew up like having people that didn't support what I did. So I show up every single day to try to motivate you guys. That was my whole goal. If I help one person get into the gym because they could have 1,000 other people telling them not to go, I want to be the one person that helps them get there. So yeah, just make sure you do your research, show up on social media as you. I know a lot of people were asking like how I got my following. We'll go into those questions really fast. How did I get my following? I just kind of posted and I built up a community. My community just kept growing and growing and growing. Now I have all of you taters. But the question of like how long I've been in the fitness industry, and I think I'm coming up on like maybe a year now. When we get YOUNGLA try-on hauls like we used to with Civil, yes, 100% gonna be doing way more try-on hauls with YOUNGLA. Before I move on to any more questions, I just want to take a moment and tell every single one of you that went on there and just gave me a compliment, asked me just how I was doing, anything like that, y'all just telling me that like you love me, because I love you guys. I love you. All of your sweet, sweet compliments, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you. You guys, you make my day. Thank you for being so sweet. Thank you for being so kind. I know social media is a place where sometimes people just say what they want to say and they don't care about other people's feelings, but you guys, my taters, are so supportive, and I couldn't thank you guys enough for everything that you guys do for me. Whether it be through likes or comments or support, like code usages or whatever it is, you guys rock my world, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this without you. So I just want to take a moment and say thank you, and that I love you guys. Okay, someone asked, the dreaded natty or not? No shame in the game. I know some people take mild additive. Okay, so I got a little bit of a rant on this one. When I first answered the question, no, I do not take any additives at all. However, I have nothing against the people that do. I personally, am just too chicken. I will admit, I'm too chicken. The side effects scare me. But in my opinion, if you do take something and you do have a presence on social media, you need to express that to your followers, so they don't have unrealistic expectations because they look up to you. Where can I go to lift with you? Okay, so this is something actually I get asked quite a bit, is just like people that would love to like hit a workout with me. So I would love nothing more than to be able to put on like a tater lifting event for you guys. But my problem is I would want it to be like in an area or a place where everybody has the opportunity to go to. Now, if a tater lifting event is something that you guys would like really, really be interested in, let me know and I'll put my foot in the door. I'll try to get something rolling. Maybe I'll talk to some of my sponsors and see if we can get like a tater lifting event set up, because that'd be cool. I'd love to lift with all of you guys. Someone asked if I plan on doing any more expos / public appearances and any competition aspirations. Yes, I plan on going to as many events as I can. Any events that my sponsors ask me to go to, I'm obviously gonna go. As far as like events and things like that that you guys are going to, just reach out to me. Let me know that you want me to go to an event, and I will try my absolute best to get an opportunity to meet you, because that like makes my whole world. As far as competing goes, I would love to compete. I really would. I would love to see what I've built over the years, but I do have that fear, like deep down, that it will bring up that eating disorder again. I'm not sure if mentally that is the best thing for me to do. I'll do more Q&As in the future. I just know that I've kind of been rambling for a hot minute. So yeah, sorry if this one wasn't like silly, goofy, funny Taylor either. I was just trying to like answer the questions, and some of that got a little deep. Don't worry, I'm still a goofy goober. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little Q&A session. If there are any other videos that you guys would like to see from me in the near future, just comment them down below and I will do my absolute best to get them recorded for you. Thanks for chit-chatting it up. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you later, taters. I'm awkward. I'm an awkward human being. It's fine. Just ignore me. Did y'all see my painting? I painted that. I like art. I like to draw. I don't know if I'm good at it or not, but I do remember someone asked what other hobbies I had. I want to show you guys. Isn't it cute?